The reason that I'm so motivated to have this public ethics meeting is, and what happened was, and you're very skillful at that, you're a smart guy and you're a skillful speaker, you are.
Well, thank you. I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
Oh yeah, it's a compliment. So I'm a little bit out of my track here, good job. But the reason that I wanted to bring up and ask for this ethics board meeting is, I just want to share some information with you, some stuff that I found out. That so, I mean, when I tell it, I hope that you'll feel the same way when I speak to you about it. I understand that Commissioner Ippolito is the chairperson of the Planning and Advisory Board.
I think we went through this.
Yes, we did. And actually, Hal Meyer was up here. He helped out Hal. Hal Meyer. Hal doesn't work for the town, right? Hal works for Spinelli.
Hal's a consultant.
Hal's a consultant. He doesn't work for the town. Now, but Hal stood up here and explained to me how minimal the Planning Advisory Board, how minimal the impact was.
No, that's not what he said. He said,
I think
he said that, no, you were, at the time, as I recall, and if I'm wrong about this, help me out, you were trying to establish that the Planning Advisory Board is a board under the control of Commissioner Ippolito in Planning and Development, and that they deal with projects in the town of Oyster Bay. And you concluded that projects what was deemed to be matters which were actually administered in the Department of Public Works. And Hal explained to you, I thought very clearly, that the Planning Advisory Board deals with land use issues, not with contracts for road work. I think that was
you know what? I had questioned you about that because I wasn't sure, and I misplaced my paper. But what I'm confused about now is, according to the town code, the Planning and Advisory Board is to prepare studies, reports, plans, and programs for the town board for the purpose of fostering, maintaining, and monitoring the orderly growth and development of the town, and in seeking to achieve the highest and most efficient available levels of service for the town and its residents. A commission is hereby established, comprised of 7 members appointed by the town board to implement the function of the division. The chairman of said commission shall be the chairman of, or the head of planning and development. So the Planning and Advisory Board does a lot more than decide, as Hal Meyer said, where the garbage cans go on the spot. But in any case...
Well, no, listen, Robert. They do more than decide where the garbage cans go. Certainly do. But they are not involved with any of the road work issues.
Okay, I'm not arguing that.
So what is...
Well, let me continue.
What was this about last time, and what is it about now vis-a-vis the PAB? Can we stay on that?
I'm sorry, say that again?
The Planning Advisory Board, what's the...
Well, this is my point. We just mentioned Cashin, Spinelli, and Ferretti.
Right.
Well, Michael Spinelli, who's one of the firm members, the president of Cashin Spinelli, is on the Planning and Advisory Board. Not only that, but he gets paid to be there. How can someone that has contracted business, major business with the town, they consult on everything? Mr. Ellsworth is here today. He's a major consultant for the town. How can an entity that does all this business with the town, how can one of the firm members be on the Planning Advisory Board?
Maybe, John, can you help us with this, please? Isn't your expertise... I don't know if that is Mike on the...
See, this is an ethics question, a conflict of interest this is why I want to address publicly.
But I don't understand
the board.
why is it a conflict of interest? They don't assign work. They're not giving out contracts.
That's what I'm trying to figure out too.
They're deciding on land use.
But see, this is what we do. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Rob lays out facts 1, 2, 3, and 4, and starts drawing inferences, but the facts don't support it.
Supervisor, Mr. Spinelli is a resident of the town and an expert in this field.
Right, correct. That's what I'm about to say to Mr. Ellsworth.
There's no conflict of interest as far as I'm just asking you if you think there's a conflict of interest. I'm not making allegations. So you don't think there's a conflict of interest there?
I didn't even get a chance to find out, but why don't you continue? I think maybe I'm engaging you too much. Look, you can keep going. Why don't you make a statement and let's do that?
Well, my point was that we have Commissioner Ippolito and Mr. Spinelli on the Planning Advisory Board. I I wanted to know whether or not it was a conflict of interest that Mr. Spinelli got paid a fee for working on the Planning Advisory Board, and then also had contracted outside business with the town. And then also, I wanted to bring the point that Mr. Genova is on the Ethics Board. He's aware that Mr. Spinelli and Mr. Ippolito both have outside interests with other companies contracting with the town. And it doesn't seem like anyone questions any of this. That there may or may not be. See, the problem with it seems is that you think I'm accusing everybody of everything. I'm just asking a question. Do you think this might be a possible ethics violation?
Okay, you can continue. We're just going to listen to your statement.
Yeah, I'm asking you, do you think that that's a possible ethics violation?
I'm not going to answer that right now. I wanted you to complete your statement. Do you have something more to say, or are you finished?
Oh, you mean my total presentation?
You know, I think the building
I mean,
closes at 5,
what
so...
are you asking me to do? You want me to continue with everything, then you're going to answer everything in one shot, or do you want to answer questions as they come and go?
Do you have more, Mr. Rep?
I'm asking you. I would like to have this.
Okay, what was the
public-
question? What was the question? Can you succinctly give it to me?
I'm sorry, I already asked you twice. If you don't understand, I'll move on.
Okay.
I guess this is what it's come to. Mr. Venditto walking out, and you don't want to answer any questions or anything. All right.
I asked you to restate the question,
That's quite all right. I'm pretty sure that anyone that views what happened here today will pretty much see that. I'm surprised it happened. I was warned that it would. I tried to come up and communicate with you and raise my issues, and all you did was defend yourselves and attack me. So have a good day.
Councilman Matthew, do you have the rest of the... oh, we're in public comment.
Yes, from public.
Okay.